What's up, guys? Just a little update for you guys with what's going on. And yeah, I haven't uploaded a video in quite some time, just because I really haven't had anything to do, and a little bit of motivation too. There hasn't really been any motivation to do much, but yeah, update. So tank on the CRX is leaking, so I grabbed the new tank. I have a pump for it. I have a 450. It's an eBay one, so we'll see how it works. But I still need to order a fuel rail and fuel pressure regulator and the lines for E85. Once I have those, we can put the fuel system in and then get the car on E85. It's going into winter, so I'm not really sure if I want to just throw E85 in it yet, because obviously you know how E85 is with cold weather and the gunking up and the sludging and stuff. But we'll see what happens. But I am going to be getting stuff ready for a B20 bottom end. I'm looking for probably P30 pistons. Yeah, simple stuff. Rod bolts. I'm not going to do rods. I'm just going to do like an OEM style setup bottom end, but rod bolts. And I'm going to put the head that's on the B17 on the B20. It'll be like 12.5 to 1 compression. I'm hopefully on 85 going to be like in the 220 range. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, then we'll see. Probably, hopefully somewhere in the 1150 range maybe. That'd be a lot of fun. I would love to race in the 1150 bracket. I would like to see what the B17 does on its setup currently, so I may put the tank in and go to a track day before all the tracks close. But I haven't made up my mind yet. If I have the tank out, I might as well do everything. That's my thought process on it anyways, but that might change. We'll see what happens. But it brings me to my next point. Where am I going right now? I'm going to Connecticut. A buddy of mine hit me up and found a dude that was selling a B17 short block with ITR pistons. And I thought it was a great time and great choice to just buy it for when I go boost. I can send this block out, get it CSS'd. I can get bored out and get pistons and rods ready for it. Make sure it's all in good condition, get all the holes basically cleaned up. We'll get the block CSS'd. I'm not gonna O-ring it because I don't plan on making any more than like 500, but the CSS is just like, you know, like insurance basically. But when I'm ready for high horsepower like that, all I gotta do is send the block out, get it O-ringed, and boom, we're ready. But yeah, so I'm on my way to Connecticut to pick up a B17 short block, and also to, which are supposedly GSR transmissions, GSR cable transmissions. One needs synchros and the other one needs a differential rebuild. He said it has a B16 1 through 4 with the LS 5th, and it needs a diff rebuild. I think he wanted $400 for that one, and $100 for the other one, the other GSR, which needs synchros. So I'm probably gonna pick them both up, and the B17 short block, and either rebuild both transmissions and sell one of them and keep the other as a backup, or rebuild them both and sell them both. I'm not sure. My trans is having an issue with going in the first to second flat foot, so I think it might just need synchros, or maybe I bent a shift fork. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna see what condition these transmissions are in. Take them home, rebuild them, and see what they look like inside. See if they're beat up, mashed up, you know, metal mashed potatoes like Carlos's trans was. But we'll see. So we're on our way there. I'm about 20 minutes away. It's been like a 4-hour drive just from where I live, so I got another 4 hours home once I get this stuff. So we'll catch up once I have everything in the car. Whew. All right, I'm back at the garage. Just got the stuff unloaded. So this is Well, that's my old Mini-Me. This is the new B17 block that I picked up. It has a set of Type R pistons, some aftermarket crank pulley, which I won't be using. But I'm gonna send this block out to get CSS'd for when we go boost, because it's gonna be more durable, more stable, and just overall better for boost. Be able to handle it a little better. I've seen people make 600 on stock sleeves, but you know, if I can have a little bit more insurance, I want it. So yeah, so that's the B17 block I just picked up. This one is the GSR trans. It was mated to this B17. It needs synchros. I'm probably gonna do to this transmission what is done to mine. So the diff, I don't know if I'll get the diff unless I just move the diff from that trans to this one. But if I do buy the diff, it's Quaif LSD. That's like 800 bucks. Rebuild kit for this is 3 something. And then the shift selector piece from Speed Factory Racing is like 600. If I can find it on sale for 400 again, then we'll have basically the exact same trans that's in there currently. But before I even buy anything for it, I need to open it up and count the teeth just to make sure it is a YS1 GSR cable trans. As for this one, as you can see, the ends of the trans, they are a little bit different. You can see this, how it has like the little line, and then this, and that one is like closer to it. This also has the knobs here. This one doesn't. They both have the reverse bolt in the same spot, but this one, the 92 and 93 GSR, has detent spring bolts. This is a pre-92 B16 transmission. I was told it has B16 1 through 4 and a LS 5th. This one, I was also told, has a OEM clutch style LSD, and he said it needs rebuilt because he would go around a corner, as the tires spin at different speeds, he would hear it clicking. I didn't know that they used clutch style differentials, so we'll open it up and check it out. But those trans are naturally weaker than the newer counterparts. You can actually see a little bit of a difference in actual size. This one's a little bit bigger, but this has all hydro internals basically. So that's here as a backup if I want to put it in something, or Carlos may need a new trans, so we may just check that one out, make sure it's good. I have the GSR cable differential, actually the diff, not the ring gear, at home, so I could always throw that in there. It'd be open diff, but it would still be a B16 trans. So yeah, that's basically it. B17 block, 2 B-series transmissions, the GSR, hopefully I gotta count the teeth, and a B16 1 through 4 with LS 5th gear and carbon synchros. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically an update. I gotta get in here, get some motivation, and get some lines measured up for this. Also, I need to order fuel pressure regulator, fuel rail, fuel filter, stuff like that. I also need to relocate my battery because I don't want to run some long ass wire to relay my fuel pump so my fuel pump gets actual battery voltage. So I'm probably just gonna move the battery to the trunk area, encase it, and then somehow get a switch put on the back side, because if your battery is located in the back, you need that kill switch. So I need to do that too. But that'll help me relay the fuel pump so I get actual battery voltage. I'll be supplying a lot more fuel with the lines as well. And then it'll be just assembling the B20V. This block is gonna sit for a little bit, probably a couple months to be honest, because I don't really want to do anything with it yet. I want to get the B20 together first before I touch that. But as soon as the B20 is together, I can strip this down, send it out to get CSS'd, and we'll be golden. And CSS is not that expensive, and it's good bang for your buck. So I'm cool with it. But I haven't driven the CRX. I haven't even started it in a long time, so I'm actually gonna get a cold start. Kind of cold. It's not really cold, but it's a cold car, I guess. And yeah, just see what she sounds like. Haven't started it in a while, so we'll see how this goes. Sounds good as always. God, I miss this car. As soon as the B20V is in this one, and I send the GSR block out to get CSS, we're gonna start working on the CL and my brother's Accord CB7. We have to replace the motor in that. We're gonna put a new clutch in it, new engine mounts, and I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but the single cam F22s use almost the same identical exhaust port setup as the first and second gen 4G63s, and a lot of people can put the hot side directly onto the F22 and it bolts right up with minimal cutting of the manifold, like the ears on where the bolt studs go on, and it fits with the power steering. So we are going to be using a DSM hot side for my brother's car, and yeah, so hopefully with head studs and a head gasket and some injectors, he can make 270 wheel. He'd be happy with 240 wheel, but we're gonna see what it makes. Probably throw a 20G on it, make some decent power, and basically just let him drive it. He doesn't really beat on his car, but he'll have fun with it for sure. So we got those coming up. So CL, my brother's Accord, and possibly something all-wheel drive. So we'll see what happens in the next coming months. It's winter. It's going to be winter soon, so we got a lot of downtime to do whatever. I'm going to try and get to the track one more time before the end of the year, see what the B17 runs with the new setup, with the new cams and shit. So we'll see. But that's all for this one, guys. Sorry for the long time no see. I'm trying to get some more videos out soon. Just been kind of lacking motivation and actual stuff to do. So, but that's all for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.